I love subtitles and don't find them distracting. A lot of people seem to hate subtitles, but personally I like to be able to read along and be sure I don't miss anything. Given the choice, I would always have them on. I found them especially helpful when watching The Wire, where a lot of characters have different accents and dialects, and feel like I got way more out of that show because of subtitles. The one exception is when they're the obnoxious kind that take up like 1/4 of the screen. Most of the time I need subtitles because I literally have shit hearing, and some people in my social circle still made fun of me for it, so honestly there is no point in debating subtitles. Let people miss out on amazing international films because they are too lazy to fucking read, or whatever excuse people have. SMH. I use subtitles even to films in my own language because I can't hear shit when they're always mumbling. Grew up watching anime. Shit's natural. Drives my wife insane because I usually have them turned on. I usually can't sit through a whole movie without subtitles. I'm bad at paying attention to verbal conversations. Has anyone noticed how Netflix subtitles are different than the dialogue? I'm convinced people who don't like subtitles are just slow readers and it frustrates them. In theory I don't mind subtitles, but for whatever reason if a movie/show/game has them I can't not read them. Even when the volume is up, it's in English, and there's interesting things happening on screen, I still can't look away from them and I hate it. Also, you can't appreciate good acting nearly as well with subtitles on. The only time I think you should absolutely turn off subtitles is during stand-up comedy. I've left them on accidentally and had punchlines ruined. It's not as funny when you miss out on the intended delivery and timing. Ominous music intensifies. Me too. I have subtitles on everything I watch. As someone who has difficulty with auditory processing, I need to have captions in order to follow what's going on in a movie or show. It really shocks me how angry some people get about it. Like if it enables others to enjoy the movie too, I don't get why people get angry about it. It seems really selfish to me, but apparently it is normal. It is so common I rarely try to watch things with others anymore. Luckily my boyfriend doesn't mind much when I ask for captions. But I do wish I could go to a movie theater and be able to follow along without having to Google the plot synopsis or keep whispering questions to the person next to me. I only read the subtitles. Hearing people actively bemoan Parasite because they had to read subtitles angered me so deeply. Like, not only do you sound ignorant and stupid, but you're excusing yourself from seeing a great movie because you're too lazy to read. I watch everything with subtitles. You barely notice them after a bit and you get to see some funny subtitles that don't correlate with the words LOL. Subtitles for foreign films are a-okay with me. It's really frustrating when the subtitles don't match the audio dialogue, but other than that, I can't not have them on. I've been looking for this. Take an upvote. I watch with subtitles about 95% of the time. Sometimes I get pissed when I pirated a copy that doesn't have them and am forced to download another. Even more unpopular opinion: if you get distracted that easily, you have a problem. I have auditory processing issues, and if gunshots are blasting, the music is loud, or there's an explosion on screen, I usually can't hear dialogue. And if, in my house, the washer is running, the fan is going, or someone is eating chips, I can't hear the dialogue either. While I can technically hear perfectly, I have a hard time picking out dialogue when there's other sounds that are of equal or greater, or even lesser, volume. Subtitles all the way. It's one of the top reasons that I love Netflix. It was impossible to watch GOT without subtitles. I like the purpose of subtitles. But not seeing what's actually happening in the scene sucks. I started using them after I saw A Quiet Place. It was so nice having a visual for what the characters were saying, so now it feels weird to watch it without subtitles. I think it's some kind of sensory processing thing, and I agree with you, when they're obnoxious it's weird and almost worth turning them off. And I hate when they don't keep up. That's annoying too. I vividly remember when I was in the 5th grade, a substitute teacher was showing a movie, and when I asked for subtitles she asked if we were a learning impaired class. LOL. I love subtitles for any movie. It's so weird that some think you're slow if you want them on. It's important I'm deaf, by the way. I posted this exact same thing not too long ago. Got like 20 upvotes. This guy here gets 2k lol. Edit, 6k. Jesus. I can't stand them. If I see things moving or flashing in my peripheral vision, then my entire focus gets diverted to that. That's the same reason why seeing ambulances and cars with custom flashing lights when I'm driving makes me anxious as fuck. I actually prefer subtitles. I never miss what the actor says if they're on. I did not realize the dialogue I was missing until I turned CC on. I actually remember more about movies and TV shows now. I grew up with closed captioning and subtitles because my little sister is deaf. I thought it was a normal thing, like some families do it, others don't, just a personal preference. Then I went to college and my roommate spazzed out about it because it was too distracting. From there, I feel like everyone I've ever lived with just thought it was so super annoying and that I was weird for using it. I didn't realize people were so adamant against watching subtitles or closed captioning. If you watch Letterkenny without subtitles, you probably missed half the jokes. I started using them at night when I'd have the volume really low, and now I can't turn them off. It just feels wrong. Love using subtitles, gives it that comic book effect for me. I love it. Especially during good movies. Boom, now it's a comic book movie. You're welcome. I hate that they often spoil the dialogue before it's said, especially with big reveals. My husband is able to hear on only one side, so we usually have them on. We also like snacking while watching, so subtitles are affectionately referred to as crunch accommodations. I hate having to watch something without subtitles. I always miss the quiet parts and it's frustrating. Maybe we who enjoy subtitles aren't the best of hearing. I've used them for as long as I can remember.